Bitch, I got arrested. What's up, y'all? So we are about to arrive at the airport. Oh my gosh. But see, the thing is that we are running a little close on time. So me and my cousin, we finna be flying through this airport. Cause the way that God worked for me and him, we gonna get in here and we gonna make it. Yeah. Y'all should see how fucking packed it is. Ooh, this looks absolutely fucking horrible. And we still gotta go through TSA too, but this is Frontier's line. I'm afraid Spirit Shade's not like this. Charles, we gotta be quicker than this.
The ID face down all the way to the top. Give yourself a hand.
I did that. Clap it up. I did that. W's in the odd. W's in the audience. We good? Hey, turn us up. All right, y'all. Okay. They said security check this way, but we go that way, right? Bro, we always confused here. I don't know.
Never in my life had to do this.
Right? I know. They always redirect people. We have an hour in the Lord's Prayer, so we're gonna make it. Yeah, we have successfully made it past TSA.
Put your shoes in another bin. I said it already. Put your shoes in another bin.
The next stop is for E-Gate. E as in egg.
Okay guys, perfect. I'm in the bathroom now, but I'm about to change out my pod. Cause you know how sometimes like it just be getting too like ear gooky. It's kind of how it feels right now. Like my ear has like kind of relaxed into the position of the AirPod. I like that snug ass fit. Let me go put on my glasses cause that's importante. All right, y'all, glasses back on. I have used the bathroom, it smells like shit, so I'm ready to get the fuck from this bathroom. Okay, y'all, I'll call y'all when we get to our gate.
Welcome aboard. Morning.
Good morning. Okay, so, man, I'm finessing my seat right now. I'm gonna sit in the exit seat until somebody be like, that's my seat, bitch. If you a bitch to try to sit there and make fun of a bitch because she's on a flight to Spirit, what you need to be worried about is the bitch is still catching a flight. Like you ever see like a variation of your headphone and be like, oh, so that's what that color looked like. Glad I didn't get that color. Yeah, I'm having that moment right now for these headphones on her ear right now. Cause I have the brown ones. You feel me? I have these. It's too much to pull it out, so fuck that. But I have like the over the ear headphones. Well, I have these, but they're the Kim K ones, but she has the desert, like whatever color, and I have like the brown color, and I'm glad I just didn't get that color. All right, guys, my finesse and my finagled swindled and dwindled. We are in the LC, boys. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Leg room on 5. Scrum dilly yum yum.
You thought you ate that? Bitch,
Cowabunga, bro. We're in fucking Hawaii. We're in Tampa. But Hawaii, so let's say that. All right, y'all. That was probably one of the smoothest, quickest little flights. It started off crazy, though. I appreciate you. Girl is heavy, but thank you, girl. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, girl. Well, ain't that some shit? That has been the first time ever in my life where I have ever ran up and had to catch my bag and we just like got here. Every flight I be on, I be having to wait for like 38 million years to like get my shit. It feels weird as hell to be here in the flesh after I done served. Anyways, I don't even know how to start this fucking video, but I'm just gonna start it. I went through a real rough period in my life for about, I would say real life 3 years. From like 2021 to about 2025 for real. So that's kind of, well, not 2021, 2022. So 2022 no, 2022 to like 2025. And the rough period was basically feeling like I just needed a dude. I just needed a boyfriend. I just needed anything of that sort. I don't know what's wrong with my discernment, but I choose the God's most awful men on the planet. And I mean awful. I mean awful to the point where like all of them have a name that start with fucking J. And they all are fair-skinned. Just the fucking demons that walk the pits of this earth. With this whole trip that y'all just seen, I was so excited to get back on my shit. But I was just so excited to go to Tampa and to just like, I was going to Tampa because it was my niece's 13th birthday. And y'all know that I love my nieces down bad. They like my daughters in my eyes. And me and my sister, we planning the whole trip. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about from the rooter to the cooter. I'm on the phone every day. Like, yo, so we finna get this, we finna do that. I'm talking about we doing it in. She finna go to the beach. She finna go to the amusement park. She finna go to the water park. Woody, woody, whoop. And it's her 13th, so it was like big and massive. It wasn't even probably about like 5 hours after I got off my flight that, bitch, I got arrested. The reason why the video cut off and Coffee went missing for 24 motherfucking days is because I went to jail. I sat in Hillsborough County Jail for 24 days. Well, actually, I sat in Hillsborough County Jail for 22 days, and then I got transferred from Hillsborough County Jail to fucking Rice Street. Yeah, the same jail that Thug was at for 2 days. I sat at Rice Street for 2 days, and that was that. So, as y'all know, the case is still pending. I can't talk about it. I just can't talk about it. I'm sorry, y'all. It will get to a point where I'm going to be able to express what happened fully and in depth. Just know that I am... what the fuck my charge say I did not do. So y'all see me at my last scenery, right? I'm at the beach. We go to the beach. I have a great time at the beach, mind you, a phenomenal time. And we come back from the beach and my sister called me. She's like, yeah, so come pick me up from the airport. I'm like, okay, cool. So everybody falling in. I got to Tampa first, and my other sister landed at 4, and my other sister landed at like 5:30. So my other sister that landed at 4, she was getting her own rental car, and the one that was landing at 5:30, I was going to go pick her up. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm on the way to go pick her up. And we get pulled over for the stupidest, simplest traffic stop that you could probably even like imagine. You feel me? And you know, the cop pulled me over. You know, I pull over, whatever. And he's just like, hey, we pulled you over because, you know, you did a rolling stop at that stop sign back there. You didn't stop all the way. And in the back of my mind, like, I'm talking about like right here. Like, I mean, like literally right here. I'm like, I stopped at that stop sign. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm in a whole nother county. I'm in a whole nother state, whatever. Bitch, I'm handing off my ID like a goddamn pull forward, pick a color card off Uno. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, here you go. Here's my ID. Here's my information saying that this is my rental car. Whoopty whoopty whoop the case may fucking be. They come back and they're like, yeah, ma'am, we're going to need you to step out the car. For what? And that was the first thing I did. I said, for what? Like, this is a simple traffic stop. Run my license. Give me my ticket. Let me go about my day. I just already knew in that moment, like, I don't know what's going down, but something's about to go down. So let me just be compliant. So the lady, it was this nasty ass, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, bitch. If you ever see this video, I wish you nothing but karma and pain and grievance for the way that you treat people, knowing that you have a position of power over civilians. I wish you nothing but the worst. The worst. This female officer come to the side of my door. She like, ma'am, get out of the vehicle. They first told my sister to get out of the vehicle first. It was a male officer who came to her side. Then that's when a female officer came to me and was like, ma'am, get out the vehicle. I literally politely say, okay, ma'am, let me make this phone call to my sister so that she can be on the way to get this rental car. And I'm going to step out. The lady grabs my hand through the window, because my window's down, obviously. And she's dead ass playing tug of war with my fucking forearm. Get out the fucking car. Get out the fucking vehicle. I'm like, ma'am, there's no way for me to physically possibly exit the vehicle while you're pulling my arm through the window. You have to let go of my arm so that I can get out of the car. Shit goes left. You know, she's starting to turn up. The officer's starting to turn up. I turn to my cousin in the backseat and I'm like, cuz, start recording. So he starts recording and, you know, I'm yelling at the lady like, can you let my arm go so I can get out the car? She's not listening. I literally had to get out the car with my arm through the window. And it wasn't until I got out till she like let go of my arm to then like, you know, put my arms behind my back. Now I had my phone in my hand because I'm trying to call my sister, the one that came at 4 o'clock with her own rental car. This fucking Asian lady took my fucking phone and threw, when I say throw it, I mean like, I was so, in that moment, I couldn't even check on my shit or nothing, but I was flabbergasted because I'm like, oh, my phone's dead. It's broke. It's over with. The way she threw that shit on pure bareface, ass naked, butt naked concrete. I'm like, oh, my phone is dead. It's over with. I'm not even going to have a phone after this. Done, dealt, done, over with. But she threw my phone on the floor and they held me up. You're being under fucking arrest. And I'm just like, when I say y'all, I'm so flabbergasted in my mind because I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know what we being arrested for. I don't know what we did. I don't know what the case and protocol may be, but I'm literally floored right now. So I'm sitting in the back of the cop car. They put my sister in another cop car and they arrested my cousin. So all 3 of us in the car is just arrested, period. As I'm sitting in the car, my sister pulls up. Woo, thank God. Now my cousin, he is autistic or whatever. So when my sister pulled up, she's going off on the police like, get my motherfucking cousin out that car. Get him out the car. Don't put no autistic person in the back of a cop car. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm just sitting in the back of the cop car and my sister comes to me and she's like, okay, sis, it's okay. Everything's cool. They only taking you in and they booking you because they charging you with resisting arrest non-violently. Bitch, how can you resist arrest non-violently? If I'm resisting arrest, it would be violently. How do you... whatever. So my sister's like, it's okay, your bond gonna be like $50 and you gonna be right out. So in my mind, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna be out by tonight, whatever. I'm pissed, obviously, but in my mind, I'm like, at least I'm not losing no time to the vacation. I'm gonna still be out by the time it's time to go to Busch Gardens or Weeki Wachee and go to the beach and do all the stuff that we had planned. Man, the cop gets in my car and she's like, let's do a full federal run on your name. She's like, yeah, since you have a license that's from Georgia, let's do a run on Georgia. She's like, oh, mind you, she's like this, and she's like, oh, you have a warrant out, oh, for robbery by sudden snatch. Bitch, who?
What did you say, nigga?
Who? Bitch, who? What the fuck did I snatch and what the fuck did I rob? Who are you talking about right now? So I'm sitting back in the cop car like, when I say shit and bricks, y'all, I mean shit and bricks because I'm so floored by what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about some robbery by sudden snatch. Like, huh? And my sister's still just telling me like, nah, sir, they not taking you in for that. They only gonna take you in for the resisting arrest non-violently. And something in my mind, body, spirit, and soul was just telling me like, no, like, go ahead and prepare yourself for some homo other shit, because that lady, the way her demeanor was, you know, any other cop could have literally just like bypassed that and acted like they didn't see that. But you know, you get certain cops, you get certain consequences. That's just how it goes. And the bitch that I had, mind y'all, I'm in a bathing suit, no pants, no shirt, no shoes. I literally came from the beach, dusted my shoes off, put my shoes in the trunk and hopped in the car with my bathing suit on to get my other sister to then go to the Airbnb. Like, I'm begging. When I say I'm begging the police officer. I'm like, can you please? Mind you, it's a whole female. Like, that's why I say she's so nasty spirited. And I'm literally telling her, like, I'm like, ma'am, please don't allow me to go get booked in jail with a fucking bathing suit on. Can I please go in my suitcase that's, oh, I don't know. I'm like, the suitcase that you just dumped all over the wet ass concrete out here. Yeah. Can you go pick a shirt and a pair of shorts out of that suitcase? please, bro. I'm in a fucking swimsuit. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna sit in a swimsuit in a cold-ass jail cell. No. It wasn't until the male officers that was with her that came and gave me a short and shirt. And they was like, oh, this is what your brother had brought for you or whatever. And they gave me some shorts and a shirt. When the male officer brought over the shorts and shirt to the other female officer who had me in the car, because mind you, she's still in the car on the laptop doing her little report. I'm sitting in the back. And she's like, the male brought it over and she was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, some clothes for her, bruh. She in a bathing suit. And she's like, okay, and why are you bringing that here? And he was like, where do you want me to put it? This bitch put my clothes on the floor of the car. She wouldn't even let me. I think the only thing she put my shit on the floor. And then my sister came over probably like 5 minutes later and was like, let me put my clothes on my sister. You got me fucked up. Like, no, give me this. So boom, my sister put on my shorts. She put on my shirt. Mind you, I'm locked up, so I'm in the back like this. And I hear them talking and they like between the two officers and they're like, okay, so are we going to transport them separately or are we going to put them in a transport van? And they're like, let's put them in a transport van. They took us to some movie theater that it was around the block from where we was and did all types of paperwork. They transported us to Orient motherfucking jail. If you from Tampa, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch, I was off of Falkenberg Road. We get there. It's this pretty little light-skinned shawty. She talking about some, what you doing here? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I said, I think I'm here for resisting arrest non-violently, but I think it's some deeper shit going on with me. They get me dressed. They take off my shit. They book me in, and I'm in an orange suit. I'm talking about orange is the new black. Like I said, I'm still sitting there with some hope that, like, hey, you know, they didn't take me in for the other stuff. This is some stupid shit. The resisting arrest non-violently. I'm like, it's some stupid shit. I'm finna be up out of here. I'm cool. I can't remember what the damn desk is called, but it's some type of desk in there where you can basically go to them once you get booked and you can like basically ask them like, what's my bond? Do I have a bond that's posted? And when I tell y'all, when I went over there, they talking about some, no ma'am, your charges ain't just resisting arrest non-violently. You actually have a pending felony charge for robbery by sudden snatch to the 3rd degree. Bitch. Bitch. Girl, when I say I fell out, came back alive, passed back out, came back alive, died again, and came back alive like 4 times, I swear, I'm like, huh? And what made me so confuzzled is because it's like, what warrant? How in the fuck did I make it past TSA? How did I make it past my flight? How in the fuck did I even get on a flight and made it to Tampa? And y'all telling me I have an outstanding warrant in Georgia. And I don't even know nothing about this one. I don't even know nothing about what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all saying I did this. I didn't do that. So what the fuck? I asked the little desk. I said, well, because you know Atlanta, you feel me? I parlay in all types of counties, you feel me? Bitch, I be in Fulton, I be in Gwinnett, I be in DeKalb, I be in Cobb, and I be in Clayco. So I'm like, where did this warrant get issued out from? When that motherfucker said South Fulton, it was like an instant, oh, I know exactly what the fuck is going on. I know exactly how this got issued. I know who this is dealing with, and I know exactly what the fuck is going on. It was an instant like, oh, oh, okay. I can't say much. But all I'm gonna say is just please be very fucking careful of who the fuck you decide to date. And please be careful, bro. You have no idea what people's intentions are for you. You don't have no idea what somebody is trying to put on you, what they trying to put against you. You have no idea what somebody's intentions are towards you, bro. Just, man, I would really say just be fucking single. It ain't shit out here for you. It ain't nothing. It's nothing out here like these. All these, every single nigga, every single bitch, all these females, all these dudes, they are on the same caliber of bullshit for real. I'm telling y'all. I can't tell y'all the story yet because like I said, the case is still pending. But when I say the most fabricated lie that I could have ever pulled out of anybody's asshole was placed on me, I mean, the most fabricated lie. Like, that shit was a lie. A lie. And it all was because I wanted to break the fuck up. And I've been wanting to break up. And I've been wanting to get the fuck away. And I've been wanting to save myself. But I was in a fatal attraction type of situation. I was in a situation where I ain't know if that motherfucker was gonna pull up on me randomly and just find out where the fuck I was and just kill me right then and there or not. I'm talking about fear in my life for a whole different way of fear for my life. When I say purely scared, I mean scared. I have never dealt with no shit where I wanted to stop dealing with somebody and they didn't allow me to. Like, no, what do you mean break up? No, you're still my girl. I'm on the phone screaming to the top of my lungs. We are done. I have broken up with you. Leave me the fuck alone. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he would respond back and say no, because we're forever. Welcome to death row. I don't know why y'all think that shit cute. That's nothing funny or nothing cute about it. It's nothing funny or cute about it until you're in that situation. I see a lot of people on social media post all the time, you know, something in that sense of like relevancy. And girls in the comments be like, oh, this my type. This my type. Bitch, it's only your type because you ain't never been through that. It's only your type because you crave that type of attention. But until you done been through that and until you done felt that and until you dealing with that, baby girl, when I tell you that's the last thing on the planet that you would ever want to be towards you is to have a motherfucker that won't leave you the fuck alone. And not only that, it's not even about just leaving you alone, but a motherfucker that taunts you, G. That motherfucker taunted me for months prior till our breakup. I'm talking about in our relationship, taunted. And not only him, but his mama and his sister, like the whole family, basically. I was just being strong. I was just trying to say like, no, this is my dude and I'm riding for him and this is that and that and the third, until I realized like, no, this is not normal. This is not normal. I'm done. I have fallen out of love. I'm tired of being abused in this relationship. I'm done. I can do better for myself, because I thought for a long time while dealing with him that I couldn't get no better. And that, you know, I just felt like nobody loved me and nobody would ever love me for who I was, because I'm so me. And I felt like, you know, he loves me for me rawly. So I'm gonna put up with anything, girl. The motherfucker, hey, the shit I've been through, nobody who loves you will ever be able to put you through that. So they booked me. Miss McBriar, that's her name. Miss McBriar, she booked me in. And she put me in a cell. And my motherfucking bunky's name was Jamie. A 47-year-old homeless woman that's off drugs. I walked in my cell. I'm like this with my bed, my covers, and my sheets and shit. And I'm just like, and it's probably about like, I would say like 1, 2, 3. I can't remember. Because, you know, in jail, they don't really give you that much clocks. I walk in my cell. I was in cell 8. I'll never forget. That was my first cell. I was in cell 8. And Jamie ass was knocked out. And I mind you, at this point, I ain't never did jail, so I'm shitting bricks. You feel me? Ain't nothing tough about it. I'm not trying to be no tough bitch. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, ho, I do this. I don't. So, bitch, I'm shitting bricks. Bitch, I'm thinking a bitch gonna slice my face the second they see me in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, I walk in my cell, and I'm like, hi. I said it just like that. I'm talking about like, hey. She didn't say shit back. I climbed up. I didn't even make my fucking bed, bitch. I just laid in the ball on top of my cover. And I just laid in the ball. 4 o'clock in the morning. Boom, 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 boom. Ladies, it's time for breakfast. If you're eating breakfast, come on. Who the fuck is eating breakfast at 4 o'clock in the morning? My bunkie get up. Boom. She darts out the room. So, you know, at this moment, this is day 1. So at this moment, I'm just kind of like clocking how shit is. Okay, I'm like, because in my mind, I'm thinking, like, all this shit should be over by... I got a fucking arrested on a Thursday. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I don't know how courts work. Maybe... I'm thinking, like, oh, I'm going to get a bond in Georgia. And I'm going to bond out from Georgia and Florida. I'm thinking everything but what the fuck happened. I'm gonna do... The next video is going to be a full sit-down of my experience in fucking jail. So I'm going to do a full day 1 to day 24... of me being in fucking jail. But it wasn't when I came out the next morning, you know, I went to the phones. I was dialing. I'm calling my mom. I'm calling my daddy. I'm calling everybody. And I'm just like, I'm telling them, like, I know exactly where this charge coming from. I know exactly what it is. My mom and daddy called the motherfucker. And he said, oh, I never meant for that to happen. I can't even say it. But we knew what the fuck we was dealing with at that moment. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like, okay, so now we dealing with a fucking fabricated lie. So how in the fuck am I supposed to get my daughter out of jail and I'm dealing with a lie? She has a warrant. And at the end of the day, if you know anything about jail, you know that once a warrant is displaced on your name and once you get arrested for the warrant, you have to go through the whole process to get that warrant up off your back. You don't get no special privileges just because, oh, you say this warrant ain't righteous doesn't mean that the cops gonna be like, okay, it's dropped. No, once the warrant has hit the system, you got to go through the system to get it out the system. I think it was day 6. It was day 6. My parents was like, well, I called them and I'm expecting some good news because we trying to figure out if my charge was extradited or non-extradited, which means if you are not extradited, then Florida could release you on your own cognizant. If it's extradited, then you got to sit and wait for Georgia to come pick you up, baby. Oh, that's what it was. No, I'm jumping the gun. Back up. Reverse. I woke up the next morning and I swear to God, at like 9:30 in the morning, the fucking public defender came. And you know, you got first appearance court. When you get locked up, don't matter what you get locked up for, you got first appearance court in Florida. So first appearance court means that the judge either gonna grant you bond or you're not gonna get bond or you're just gonna figure out about your situation. I go to court. They say, yeah, Toria Coffey, you're being held here for a fugitive warrant for Georgia. No bond. I'm like, no bond. The fuck you mean no bond? Man, but when I seen the public defender prior to the court date, you know, he's explaining my situation to me or whatever. And he was basically saying, like, you gonna have to sign a sheet of paper, baby girl. And this sheet of paper basically means that if you sign it, you're saying that you are the person who this warrant is issued out for. And Alana got 30 days to come get you. Or you gonna say, no, I am Toria Coffey, but I'm not going down for that warrant. And if you don't sign the paper, then Florida can hold you for up to 90 days. And then just release you on your own cognizance. So in my mind, I said, well, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but I see 30 days and I see 90 days. So I'm going to go ahead and sign for 30. And on day 6, my daddy, when I called my dad picked up the phone and said, well, baby girl, I don't know what that boy did to that charge, but they put full extradition on your charge. When I say I could feel the tears rushing back to my body, right? That pain that I felt from hearing, like, bitch, you not getting out. Yeah. You gonna have to sit. Yeah. You're gonna have to sit. You're gonna have to sit for a minute, actually. It was in that moment, I had nails on. I popped them all off. Popped them off. It was like I morphed into this different person. You feel me? Like, I literally morphed into like I'm in jail now, ho. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but my mind didn't even think like, oh yeah, you finna get out. My mind was just like, not necessarily get comfortable, but my mind was like, bitch, you need to toughen up because you gonna have to sit her for a second till your shit get figured out. And when my daddy told me that, I sat in that jail. I sat in Florida, in a whole county, in a whole city, in a whole state. I don't know not one person in. I don't know not one person down in fucking Tampa besides what fucking bitches I done fell out with, like 2 bitches I fell out with. But besides that point, you gotta think about it. Ain't no bitch sitting in. I don't know nothing. Nobody. I know nothing. I sat in that motherfucker for 22 days on some shit I didn't do behind a nigga. So yeah, that's the reason why the fucking video went from like glitz and glamour and yeah, let's go to the airport, let's go to the beach, let's go to the beach, let's go get away. But you know, like, it was that moment. But that's why you see the video go from to the beach to jail. And there's no more footage. So I had to come on here and tell y'all, like, that's what was going on. But to be honest, am I doing good? I'm doing fucking great. To an extent though, I am a little bit mentally warped by the situation that happened. And I really hate that I can't express myself just yet, but due to the fact that this shit is still open. And I just can't wait for the next video so I can go through like my day 1 through day fucking 24 with y'all. Because when I tell y'all, jail was a fucking, it's some shit that like, it's some shit that I ain't never seen before in my life. I ain't never experienced before in my life, and some shit that I would never go through again. You know what I'm saying? I would never go through that shit again. Yeah, so I hope y'all kind of enjoyed the video. I hope y'all glad that I'm back, and I'm trying and I'm doing everything I can to get myself back on track. And thank y'all for supporting me. And in about a year from now, I'm gonna be in fucking Ibiza, sitting on a motherfucking yacht with millies in my bank, millies in my sub account, just thinking back to like, damn, bitch, you was in jail a year ago, now look at you flourishing. But yeah, so I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this quick explanation of how quick a nigga can have you fucked up. And I will see y'all next video. Wow, love y'all.
Work it.